Good day, podcast community. Kane here, community builder, and I have an important I want to share with you. The four human drivers and why that matters in life. This is an example of a talk I will do for your group, for your organization, because understanding these four give you aliveness, give you the kind of energy that's possible. And the first one is meaningful purpose. If you do not have meaningful purpose, you don't have a vision, you don't have a purpose for what you are doing, aliveness doesn't happen. You only get it with purpose. Second, connections. Connections, relationships. I had a chance to live in a place where the average age was 80, and I saw the end of life. And the people that didn't have purpose, that would just watch TV and wouldn't grow, wouldn't continue to build on those relationships, I saw their health go down. And relationships, connections is the second biggest driver. And that comes from years ago. I think it was Tony Robbins that said, the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. You always want to level up those relationships. If you just hang around the same people, you're not growing. And when you're not growing, you're not living with that aliveness that is possible. We talk about leveling up your peer group. There's plenty of information. There's plenty of videos that I've done about it. There's plenty of information. And it's an intentional thing to level up your peer group, to level up your relationships, to continue to grow in your relationships. I think the number is the average person has 1 to 2 relationships at the end of their life. 1 to 2. Now, that doesn't have to be if, like I am involved in Rotary, and those are relationships. These are people leaning into the community, leaning into the world, making it happen first in their community, building those valuable, meaningful relationships. That, if you're intentional about it, that aliveness comes. That human drive just sparks that energy, sparks that. You just wake up with a different mindset because you're driven by those four human drivers: meaningful purpose, real relationships, and personal growth. If you're not growing, you're dying. I subscribe to Growth Day, which allows me to learn on a regular basis. I have ad-free YouTube, which I get to focus on specific things I want to learn so I can continue to grow. When I wake up, it's Growth Day, 5 to Thrive. Brenda Bouchard coaches me. I have a related video. I have a thought-provoking question. I have a journal opportunity to journal on a specific question. Then I have to say what I'm grateful for. So I have that mindset. The 5 to Thrive lays that foundation of personal growth. So when I'm at the PT, which I just came back from, in OT, I'm listening with these. I'm listening while I'm working my body. When I go to the gym, I close my eyes and I focus on what I'm listening to. It's intentional learning, not just consuming content, it's learning. I've been able to use Notebook LM to read books. So I will take the outline in ChatGPT, I will feed it into Notebook LM, then I get a focused summary with slides, podcasts, and videos. And if I want to, quizzes on things I can up my game of personal growth. I was a medial reader. I was in the slow reader, flunked English in high school, 2 failed attempts at Virginia Tech. Wasn't a scholar when it came to academics, but I've learned how to read. I use whisper flow to now talk my conversations, whether it's email, whether it's text, giving you the context. And when somebody shared that with me, I started playing with it, seeing how I could use it so I could grow faster, more effective in my communication with people and my team. And it has been a game changer. I used Siri for years. I used Google Voice to Text for years. But this allows me to have the context of the conversation, which is more accurate. So I'm not spending as much time editing. And the aliveness is combination of all 3 of these. So meaningful purpose, relationships, connections, personal growth. When you combine those, you have a mindset of aliveness that I can't wait to get up in the morning. I can't wait to start the week. I can't wait to embrace the day. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a gift. And I approach it that way. Now, if you would like to, let me point here. If you go to this QR code, if you would like me to share the 4 human drivers in a 20-minute talk to your group, your organization, just click on the QR code or go to pkane.me/media. And when you do that, give me an idea of your organization time, and you can pick a time where I can come in and speak to your group. Our life is short here on earth, so live it with big dreams. Make the biggest impact you can. Live the 4 human drivers. And that aliveness is possible by changing the way you approach your day, your life, your week. Okay, I'm Pete Kane, community builder, podcaster, and a community coach. If you need some help and you want to get moving faster and you're interested in knowing more, you can go to pkane.me/SS. Schedule a strategy call on going from local zip code to global authority.